Cursed me.
It's a good thing. People, all you.
Okay, voice acting, voice impressions, voiceovers. 3 different names. They're pretty much the same thing. Voice impressions a little bit more off to the side, being just copying other people, characters from series. Meanwhile, voice acting and voiceovers is in the booth recording the job. So, voice acting is kind of a special form of acting. You're only using your voice, but you're still acting. You're still going to be in a booth or something, someplace, where you still may use hand movements if it helps you, reenacting a scene that you're going to be acting. Or you could just stand there and not move at all other than your mouth, obviously. So there are, I'm losing my train of thought here. So voice actors come from many different areas. Some are singers, some are comedians, and some are just straight up actors who decided, I don't really want to do the acting, I'll just do the voice. There are a lot of voice actors out there, and it's actually kind of interesting seeing what characters are voiced by the same person. There's actually 2 different anime that I really like, Black Bullet and Black Cat. The bad guy in Black Cat is voiced by the same person who voices the good guy, the main character in Black Bullet, and they sound completely different. You wouldn't even really know unless you really, really listen close. And so, when you do voice acting, usually you either get offered a job or you can go to a studio and ask, hey, got any projects you're working on? Can I kind of voice? And usually when you're called to do one, your agent will talk to you and you'll be sat in a booth of some sort and you'll be given a script. You're not going to know what the content's for, the context. There might be a little bit of information describing it, but it doesn't tell you you need to act a certain way. They let you choose, which is also a nice thing about voice acting. You get to be a little bit imaginative with your voice instead of having to act a certain way like you would in normal acting. So sometimes it'll say shout. Like I know the actor for Hoxton in Payday 2, he was told you got to be whispering for these ones, you've got to be talking in a normal voice for these, and you've got to be yelling for these other ones. Because stealth, and then normal gameplay when the police haven't shown up yet and it's calm, and then loud for when there's bullets flying everywhere and you're shooting up cops trying to steal the money from the bank or whatever heist you're doing. So I kind of figured I would do a few voices from characters I really enjoy. Mainly from anime, but there are a few from games that I did. So I'm going to start off, this is going to look kind of weird because I'm going to be kind of having a short conversation with myself here. But there's this character in Black Bullet named Kohina Hiroko. She's the daughter of the main villain, and she's a psychopath, to say the least. So hopefully I can get the voice right. I've been struggling with this for the past week. So usually how I go is I start saying her quotes in a normal voice. Where's Enju? And then I start raising the pitch. Where's Enju? And I keep raising the pitch until I can get it right. So, where's Enju? Is she dead? And then Rentaro, who's the main character, no thanks to your crazy ass. She's still alive. And then she does this psychotic thing where she leans back and forth, saying this. Really? Oh, Enju, I want to see her. I want to kill her. I want to see her. I want to kill her. I want to see her. I want to kill her. I want to see her. I want to kill her. And she keeps doing that while Kagatane, the main villain, and Rentaro have a conversation about the current war that's going on between the humans and the Gastrea, which are insect-like creatures that when they infect someone, they become Gastrea themselves. and basically they almost destroyed the entire human race in a war 10 years before the anime takes place. So Kohima is voiced by Crystal Laporte. She also voices the main girl character in Beyond the Boundary. She's actually very annoying in that because her voice is a little bit too high-pitched, and always saying senpai at the end of every sentence gets kind of annoying. So I'm going to try to do the Log Horizon scene that I really like. Log Horizon's an anime where a bunch of people get trapped in a game called Elder Tales, and you can't actually die. When you die in the game, you respawn in the cathedral of the town that you were last at. They eventually learn that when you die and respawn, you're actually losing some of your memory of the real world, and they're trying to figure out a way to link the worlds together to stop that from happening. But the main character, Shiro, he had to save this girl named Sarah from this guild that was basically ruling over the town of Suskino and basically trying to control her and such, exploiting, player killing. And Shiro makes a bold move. Hopefully I can get his voice right. So find the quote here. Okay, so which one of you future dead guys is this Demi doofus or whatever? And then Demikos gets a little mad. And then he says, okay, so which one of you future... Oh wait, wrong quote. Long time no see, little lady. You didn't really think that I was just going to let you run away again. You're mine! If you do the right thing and come back now, I'll forgive you after a few trips to the cathedral. Then the cat person who's working with Shiro, named Nyantan, he kind of gets a little offended at this and tries to be an adult, but he flatly says he can't. How completely ill-mannered and immature of you. Now, my inner adult is telling me to be calm about this and be tolerant. However, you've stroked this cat the wrong way. And then a little battle ensues. Demikos loses. And then I'm going to do a few quotes from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, because I love playing it. So there are 4 characters: a German named Edward Richtofen, who's the scientist in Black Ops 1 and World at War. He was very, very insane. And Black Ops 2 and 3, because of a different timeline, he's less insane. And then there's the Japanese warrior, Takeo Misaki. He is very honor-fulfilled in both versions of himself, but a little bit less honor-crazy in the more recent games. Then there's Nikolai Belinsky, the Russian, in Black Ops 1 and World at War. He was very stereotypical vodka-drinking Russian. He's a little bit more of a regular soldier in Black Ops 2 and 3. And then there's the American Tank Dempsey, who's a Marine. In Black Ops 1 and World at War, they're really all stereotypes. But in Black Ops 2 and 3, there were less stereotypes and actual characters. Okay, so the German Edward Richtofen. I must work quickly. There's so much to do. The vessel from Axis, the staffs, the opening of the gateway. How am I supposed to work when I've been beset by the voices of the damned and the doomed? Calm down, Edward. Was I scratched? Was I bitten? No, you must focus. You have to complete the steps. That is the only way to reach Agatha. And then in Black Ops 1 and World at War, he sounds a little bit more something like this. The foolish Americans will never gain my secrets. Ah, this must be the place where they bake all the apple pies. Stay away! Back! Okay, Tank Dempsey. Field report. Confirming arrival at the identified site. No sign of the targets nor any of the other agents that were supposed to be in intercept area. Dempsey out. And then, in World at War and Black Ops 1, meet Tank Dempsey, your worst nightmare. Back, freak bags! Stuff like that. Then, the Russian. So I cannot do a decent Russian. I try, can't do it. But I'm gonna try anyway. My every step is beset by attacks from legions of unnatural creatures. Stumbling, rotting, filthy corpses. And then, in Black Ops 1 and World at War, stay away from my vodka. You don't want my soul. Probably tastes like vodka. Die by the hand of Nikolai. Eh, that rhymes. Then Takeo Masaki. There is a great evil in this place. Spirits and demons walking this land, possessing the remains of fallen warriors. And so yeah, that's all I have for you today because I'm going over time.
Okie dokie, little golf clap.